Army hearties. I thought I'd try pirates because this is meant to be a pirate campaign. Hello and welcome to Dead Man's Yarn, Redux. I'm joined by my 4 players, Cherry, John, and Emily, and Roger. I hope you're all doing well, and we rejoin our heroes on Silverhorn, where they've come with the Explorers Guild. Can you guys remember why you're here, or as far as you know why you're here?
We're collecting artifacts and killing snakes.
Yeah, that's pretty sums
Yep.
it. That pretty much sums
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
Sorry, give me a second. I've got a new headset and it's got this stupid little microphone that I can't detach and it keeps poking me in the face. With the 4 heroes, you've ventured in already and you've come back out to catch your breath, have a little bit of a heal up or short rest before you head back in. You've pretty much powered through this East Plaza, as they called it. But how much of it have you discovered so far? We'll have to find out. So, shall we just jump straight back into you've had short rest? And should I leave it to you guys to have a little discussion and head back in if you so desire?
Yeah, sounds good.
As far as I'm remembering, we carried out some pots we'd found and then short rested and said we were going back in, but do we actually want to do that?
You're thinking taking the artifacts back to the camp?
Well, that or we continue into this cave thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm happy to continue.
Yeah, me too.
Alright then, we continue.
If I remember correctly, you got 6 of these. They're like wicker constructs that are about pot-sized, and they all contain something of some weight. But because of the way they're constructed, you can't see inside, and there's no clear way of opening them. Does that sound right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So you got 6 of them, I believe. Emily and Alicia and Xander are carrying at least 2 each.
Yeah.
I think.
I've got one, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. And
Yeah, I've got one.
And does Barrett have the other, or did you leave it?
Yeah, I think I had one.
Okay, so you've got the 6 in total on you. Okay.
Mhm.
So guys, I will give you. You've got free reign of your tokens. Feel free to move whichever way you like as I zoom out the map.
What, shouldn't we
I have
leave
a
these
black
things?
screen.
You have a black screen. Zoom out, dude.
Yeah, you need to go right a bit.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay,
Sorry,
everything's fine.
what were you saying, Xander?
If we leave the pots or whatever they are outside, is there any way we can like hide them so that no one else could take them while we're inside? So we don't have to like carry them through with us?
I would say there's probably this thing right here. It's probably like a little gully that you could probably hide in, or like a runoff. You could probably hide them under there, and they'll be out of sight.
Like, go. Just lightening the load.
Yeah, Alicia's just going to go and put hers over there as well.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
I'll hide mine.
Brilliant. So you've relieved yourself of the 6 items. They're hidden under there, and you're carrying on your journey into the mine.
Anyone got a favoured place we could go to? Or a route they see we'd like to take?
Maybe by that watery bit we saw coming in to the marble section, if that makes sense.
Like there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't
Yeah,
go down.
good with that. Yeah.
So I think I forgot to mention this last time, but you see here these purple dots.
Yeah.
They are mushrooms.
Ooh.
Do they have any magic?
I guess you could do a nature check when you get over to them, but when you get over to them, we'll discuss them a bit more. I just thought I'd highlight them because I think I forgot to say it last time.
Super.
But yes, this marble stuff it's like glacial in appearance, almost like salt constructs, but it is minerals or crystal of some sort that has been. They've begun to shape it into corridors, but it looks like it was never finished. So, which way would you like to go?
So are we continuing past this pool of water, or are we going to the mushrooms?
I'd say we probably head up to the top and then come back down. So up towards the mushrooms, and then come back, maybe.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, we can always loop back.
So you're heading over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you put your characters there, I will. So as you reach there, so the mushrooms and the fungus are spotted all over the place in very small clumps. But looking further northward or into the cavern that leads off northward, it gets a lot more denser. You can literally see them growing up the walls and on top of each other. So, yeah. So, would anybody like to do a nature check on the mushrooms?
Yeah, I was just about to say, is this something that Alicia might have seen kind of with growing up very around nature and stuff like that?
Yeah, so if anybody wants to do a nature check, go ahead as you inspect the mushrooms. Or you could be a muppet and just eat one.
I have a -2, so I'm naturally going to roll well.
Oh, that wasn't very good.
So 690. Okay, so everybody apart from the person who grew up in nature. Well,
Went well, didn't it?
they're mushrooms. You're aware of what they are. However, Xander knows that these are a specific type of cave mushroom, that they grow in dank places rather than out in the forest. Barrett and Misfortune, you were aware that these things are brightly coloured purple, so that most likely means that they're a deterrent, or that they might be poisonous to eat. However, Misfortune, you know that these things are very similar to mushrooms that you've seen before, called I'm trying to think of a good name. Nightmare cap.
Ooh.
That's not ominous.
They are similar to something called Nightmare Cat, which you've seen before. Obviously, you guys are new in this part of the world, so you're only going on assumptions, because just because they look like something in the old world, old lands, doesn't mean they're exactly the same.
They're like are there some that are like normal shaped mushrooms, like normal sized?
They vary in size from the
But
size
are
of a
there
coin.
smaller ones?
They're all the same type. They're just different sizes of growth.
Can I scoop up a few?
Yeah, they're not. There's a couple that are a couple of inches across, but majority of them are less than like an inch. You could scoop up as many as you like.
Just a handful, and I'll just put it in my backpack,
Okay,
just in case.
you have a handful of, let's call them nightmare cap in air quotes.
Okay.
Anybody else want to do anything with the mushrooms?
I would like to comment to the rest of the group. I've seen something like these before called nightmare cats. I strongly suggest not eating them. So, but yes, I didn't expect to see them out here.
So, Misfortune, you are aware that nightmare caps, although they're not necessarily poisonous, they get their name because when you eat them, you get hallucinations, not particularly pleasant ones.
Although not deadly, they don't make for a fun time.
Okay, so as you're inspecting the mushrooms, you see that it does lead further north, and the cave just sort of like curve round out of sight.
So, where do you want to go? You can either follow the mushrooms or head deeper into the cave.
You said you've got to eat them for them to do the weird stuff, right?
Yes, yes, you eat them for the weird stuff, but the weird stuff's not good.
Fair. Don't eat them then. And I'm gonna walk to there.
Might be good for people we don't like, though.
That's a good point.
Maybe not.
So Roger's the only one that has actually got any, isn't he? Sorry, Barrett's the only one that's picked any up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know when you might need to poison someone.
So yeah, the cave curves
That's
around
very
the corner.
true.
Yeah. The cave does curve around the corner out of sight, so there is more up there, but obviously you guys can't see right from where you are.
Are these like ledges?
There's sort of like a slight incline, so you have to step up to get over them.
Okay.
It wouldn't take you any like sort of check or anything to just walk up them.
Do we want to continue with this?
I guess we can follow it round and see where we end up, and then hopefully it curves back round.
Agree.
I'm gonna very carefully step past the big ones.
As you do, you start to hear the sound of dripping, as in water coming off of the ceiling and into pooled water. Getting to the corner, you see that the mushrooms subside into a pool of water, and in the pool of water there is a statue glaring down the corridor.
Do we see any like plaque on the statue?
From this distance, you can only make out in the darkness of the cave, because there are no torches at this part. There is a slight shimmer in the water just to give you a little bit of illumination, but you cannot make anything out without getting closer.
And is the statue like underwater or surrounded with water?
It's surrounded with water. It's, let's say, up to its shins are in the water. It does not look like it was originally designed to sit in the water. It's just that the area has filled up over time. And chat has demanded touch it.
I mean, I can go up and see if there's anything cooler about it. I'm pretty comfortable in water.
Can you, as you approach it, can you guys all arrange your tokens how you want to be, like, around it?
That is a threat.
Oh no.
That sentence is a threat.
Yes, that's a good idea. Okay.
I just want to gauge where people will be if anything happens.
Since though I'm the one investigating, I guess like here.
Okay, and the rest of you? Oh, you're okay. Fair enough. So yeah, you walk up to the statue. It is a hooded figure holding something out in its hands, which seems to be a... Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm going to say it seems to be some sort of effigy, but the water from the ceiling is dropping down pretty much directly onto it, so it is worn away into something unrecognisable at this point.
Can I make like an investigation or anything to see if I find something around it? Just to tell me what it is?
Yes, go for it. There is a build-up of dirt and grime on the statue. It may be obscuring stuff.
I'd turn back to the group and I think there's stuff under the dirt. Should I touch this thing?
Do it.
Perhaps we should come back with the professor?
I mean, we have a healer here.
Yeah, I'll heal you. Just we'll stand here, all the way back here, and you can touch the statue.
I feel like you're abusing my 6 intelligence. I touch the statue and clear away the dirt.
I can hit something with an arrow from far away, so don't worry. It'll be fine.
I suppose I can cast spells from a distance.
Can I I'll stop you there. Xander. Pip! You're gone. You're not there anymore.
Well, that wasn't part of the plan.
Oh god, how do we explain this?
Do we touch it and find out where he is?
Before we do that, maybe we should try investigating it, because God knows where he went.
Oh my god, I love this. They've all just put on their Sherlock hats and like, yes, the mystery of the disappearing teammate. Not like, oh my god, he's just disappeared.
I mean, it was unplanned.
It's fine. Let's see how it is.
Don't worry, Xander. We will come to you in a second. You know.
It's alright. It's alright.
Well, I suppose we have to try and get him back somehow. I'll approach the statue and do an investigation, but not touch anything.
Go for it. It is a dirty statue holding something that you cannot recognise. Alicia, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move forward and do an investigation and help, but again, not touch the thing.
Go ahead. Okay. The statue itself, looking closer, you notice that it has some features that you can sort of recognise. It has elven features, even though you can tell it's hooded. It's got like points underneath the hood where the ears would be. So this statue is probably elven of some sort, but not any elves that you would recognise. Or, sorry, elven craftsmanship that you would recognise. Barrett, what would you like to do?
Can I do a sort of like an arcane investigation? Like, if it definitely is magical. Can I like try to figure out if it's what sort of magic it is or something?
I will let you do an arcane check, and it'll probably be to ascertain what sort of magic it was used, or like if you know a similar spell effect.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know that there is magic that's similar to this. One example is Misty Step or Dimensional Door, which essentially transports people. If that's what's happened, then hopefully Xander is alive.
Alright. So then I'll look at it and I'll be like, yeah, Xander's probably not dead. He probably got teleported somewhere. What do you guys think we should do? Do you think we should follow him?
Oh my, that's even could. Well, we need to try and get him back.
If he's teleported, could he have teleported somewhere else in the cave?
You mean, wait, you mean doing like a recall spell? Is that possible?
I don't know.
While you guys are pondering over investigating and pondering and discussing, Xander,
Yep.
you're stood clearing dirt away from the statue, and then for a second you feel like a breeze on you, which you haven't felt in the cave before, and you look up, and you realise, although you are looking at the exact same statue, you're not in the same place. You are in a cavern that has opened up. It's a massive cavern. There is the breeze in there, a cold breeze, but you can still smell the salt of the sea coming in. There is a hole in the ceiling, flooding the area with light. The cavern itself, although you are stood currently on a small, like, rocky island, it is full of water. Like it is a underground lake, almost. And in the distance, there is another small island. And upon it is a tree which is silver. Almost like it is glowing with energy.
How far away is it?
About 100 meters. 100 meters of water between you.
I've got a swim speed, so that doesn't really bother me. But looking into the water, can I see anything in the water?
Roll me a perception check. You take a step forward away from the statue, and almost instantly you feel a chill run up your spine as you can hear movement all around you. And then the slushing of something entering the water, something large, followed by another. And out the corner of your eye, on the far side of the cavern, something rears up. You don't recognise the creature, but it is very large, and there are multiple of them in the cavern.
How far away from the other?
That one, I'd say about 200 metres. But you have no idea where the other ones that are currently in the water are.
And it seems like they've already detected me, pretty much.
Yes, it would seem that way. Would you like a brief description of the one that you can see?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Jurassic Park 3 with a Spinosaurus?
I haven't, but I know what a Spinosaurus is.
It's an albino version of them.
Lovely. Just as big?
Yes.
Nice.
How much like space is there on this island?
The island's only about 15 foot across.
I know what I really want to do, but I don't know if it's the smartest decision. Fuck it, yeah. I'm going to take a sprint and run across the island and jump into the water for the tree, and then use my full movement, like action dashing and everything, to get to the tree as quick as I can.
Oh, okay. I did not intend for this to happen, but okay, let's roll with it. Start drawing up a new character for me.
Oh.
Oh no.
Because these things have swim speeds as well. So what's your full swim speed?
60 feet total.
60 feet. Okay, so you get... Roll me a perception check as you enter the water, because you can see underwater just as well, can't you? Oh.
No, apparently.
So you get into the water and you move your full speed, but you don't see anything in the murky depths around you. I'll try not to kill you. So, okay. They both rolled really badly. So there's currently 2 in the water. And although they knew you were on the island, they did not see you jump into the water. And because sound travels differently, you've managed to avoid them doing a beeline straight for the tree. So, the 2 of them are still heading towards the water, towards the little island. I literally expected you to touch the statue and go back to the others to go, yeah, don't go in there. But... Right.
If they didn't get me that turn, I would have just went straight for the tree again to get back on land. Or whatever land could be.
I would like to point out that these things are bipedal.
Oh yeah, I'm aware, yeah.
Okay. You know what? Roll me a stealth check, because I feel like you've given them the slip, and let's see if they're too dumb to notice where you are. Oh.
Curse you, disadvantage.
Yeah, I have to look up what their bloody swim speed is now. Because literally I did not bother pulling up their stats because I thought you were literally just going to run away from spy.
You showed someone a shiny object and you expect them to leave?
I expected you to come back when you were a bit more prepared for it.
I didn't know it does that.
Come along, load up. Right. Yep. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to tone them down a little bit.
Maybe all of us can go touch the statue and go help him out. I mean, we don't know what's going on the other side, but
Well, yeah, literally
mean-
the time that's passed for you guys to investigate it, because it wasn't like an instantaneous. Oh yeah, I know this. You've like studied it.
oh,
So there's been a little bit of time, and because none of you went, you know what, just touch it again. This is Xander's solo bit right now. So I'm gonna
okay.
give you some good news.
Can we give him a device?
Well, no, you can't give him advice because that's metagaming.
Okay.
But I will give you some good news. You are faster in the water than they are.
Nice.
Oh, yay.
So we come to the next bit. Are you going to continue swimming while these things alter their course to come after you?
Yep, I'm just getting to the tree.
Cool. So let's make it a little bit more cinematic. So you pull yourself from the water and you climb up onto the island, and you are stood before this tree, which is obviously emanating a great amount of power. What would you like to do?
Do I see, like, any fruit of the tree or anything special about the tree beyond just it being silver and shiny?
It has no leaves. It literally looks like a dead tree, but the bark itself is silver, almost like moonlight, like the surface of the moon. So it feels like it is emanating light from itself. I'm going to do me a quick perception check as these things begin to close in on you.
With that scene that's like moonlight or something like that, I'm just going to reach out and touch the tree, hoping that it does something to help.
Okay, that's great. Literally, I wanted you to roll something higher than a 10, but your rolls are not helping. You reach out and literally your hand finds itself to essentially a groove, a handprint groove.
Nice.
Almost like it was there intended for you to reach out. As you reach out, these creatures pull themselves from the water, rear up overhead, and go in to tear you limb from limb. Like their open maws are literally wrapped around you as you touch the tree. And suddenly there is a pulse of light, and these creatures recoil in like bestial tongues, screaming, and retreat back into the water and into the darker depths of it. Even the one on the shore on the far side jumps into the water to escape the light. You have another vision that you did earlier. You see flashes of images, caverns beneath the water, cities sunken by the waves, mountains that have been consumed by the oceans. And with each flash, you go deeper and deeper into the abyss until silhouettes emerge from the darkness of caverns and gorges, and you stop hovering over them. And in the cold embrace of this dark abyss, you see movement. movement of creatures that are of an impossible size. Sorry, I've just been interrupted by my dog and he's throwing me off. Yeah, you see a dog swimming underneath the water and you're like, what? These impossible titans begin to stir and move and stand upright, so they tower around you in a circle. And it seems that you're stood upon the platform, which, again, seems to be some sort of architecture that has been sunk underneath the water down to depths that no living creature, no sentient living creature has ever seen. And there's about a dozen of them stood around you, staring down
Looking
at you.
at the things, do they have like faces or anything like that?
In the depths you can't tell, but their forms themselves don't seem humanoid. They are weird and wonderful. However, can you do me a religious check? Religion check? Is that a thing?
Yep.
Can you do me one of them, please?
16.
Although the gods aren't exactly spoken about or worshipped anywhere near that they were, people know that the gods are real, like they exist. And the descriptions of said gods are pretty much stood in front of you right now.
And look up to them and raise like a thumbs up. She go, thanks for saving me against the big things.
This is more of like a autopilot vision more than something that you can react with.
That's fair, yeah.
It's like a spirit quest on rails.
I like that you tried to give thumbs up to Cthulhu.
Yeah. Sorry, can you give me 1 second, guy? I'm being annoyed by a dog and my internet's being funny right now, so it's throwing me off a little bit. Actually, bugger off. I haven't got any food. Go away. Right, sorry about that. So, yes, to reiterate, you've literally been taken away to beneath the waves of the ocean, down into the depths that are beyond comprehension, and you are now stood before 12 beings that are essentially the size of mountains, and they're all staring down at you. In your head, you begin to hear ringing, which sort of shifts and alters and twists and turns in your mind into a voice and words that you do not understand, a language that you've never heard, and with it you feel both a warmth in this dank, dark depths, and then also a crippling pressure upon your mind. And then suddenly you're back in the cave, in the cavern, stood before the tree. And you feel changed.
Can I, like, do a perception check to say that none of the creatures have came back?
Yes, go for it. So far, none of the creatures have re-emerged, so you are safe on the island. Sorry, 1 second. Anybody in chat, can you please confirm if the stream is still running or if it's having problems, because it keeps being very weird on my end. But yeah, currently in the cave, you are alone.
You're sort of cutting in and out on Discord a
Yeah.
bit.
Is that for everybody?
It's been doing it for me.
Yeah,
a
a
little bit,
little.
Mhm.
Just a bit, yeah.
Alright, give me a second. So, did you hear everything that I said about the vision, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't need to repeat any of that.
Nope. Back in the middle point cave before the vision and that, seeing the creatures not anywhere around me, can I look to the surface of the water to like see if anything physical has changed about me?
I'm just going to say no, nothing has changed about you. You don't have to do a check or anything.
Cool. With that, I then slowly and quietly as I can swim back over to the other one and try and touch the statue.
Give me a second. It's actually Discord that's having problems with the chat now. God, ugh. I hate this. I hate that I can't control anything, and literally the internet and technology is against this. I'm just going to leave the voice chat and re-enter and see if that helps. Okay. Hopefully, no, it's not any better. Right. I don't know what's going on. The internet is currently causing problems that I can't control, and it's throwing things off. Is anybody else having problems with their Discord and the internet, or is it just me?
I think it's just you at the minute.
Yeah, mine seems to be fine.
Wonderful. Sorry, trying to run the stream and also do this also is very annoying and can throw me off completely from what I'm trying to do. Obviously, that's not anybody's fault, but it is very irritating.
Don't worry. Take your time. I understand how annoying tech issues can be.
Are you kidding me? It's because I had Twitch open.
Mm.
Right, we'll carry on anyway. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I will just lament that we can't have a perfect stream. And if I came in and watched something like this, I would instantly leave. But because of tech issues, not because of anything that you guys are doing. But you could have the best possible campaign and the best possible setting and everything, and literally somebody would walk in and just hear blah, 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 and I would just leave.
Don't worry about it. As I say, it seems to be a lot smoother right now.
Have you ever seen that episode of Rick and Morty where they go try to relax and he freaks out going, you can't? That's a paradox.
Yeah, sorry. I know it's a lot easier said than done.
Alright, deep breath. You had just gone to the water to see if anything had changed, and nothing of your appearance has changed. Not that you can see.
Seeing that, I'll quietly slip into the water and swim back to the other island.
Roll me a stealth check with advantage, please.
So it's just neutral because of how crap my armor is. Damn.
You slip into the water without hardly breaking the surface and swim stealthily back to the side.
Climbing out and look, first of all, look around for any signs that anyone else has shown up in the meantime.
No, nobody's on the other side. There is just the statue.
Then I'll touch the statue.
This is going to be interesting. I expect brilliant performances from all three of you. Well, all four of you, should I say. The three of you on the other side that are still inspecting and debating about what to do, Xander just blips back into existence next to you.
Seeing as he's next to Alicia, I just go, "Whoa, where did you come from?"
Sorry, Cherry, what were you going to do?
I was just going to notice. You're back, you're alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad you're back.
Same. There was weird things in there.
Oh, I'm also glad you're back, but you just made me jump. Sorry.
I didn't take offense. No worry.
Barrett? What is your reaction?
My reaction would be, oh yeah, it worked. I did it. I transferred him back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you said there was weird things.
Yeah, there was like big lizards. Really big. A lot of teeth.
Oh my goodness. Well, you're back with us now, so...
Was there anything else on the other side?
Nope.
Roll
big
me
lizards.
what's the-
Deception?
Deception.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out how to put this. It's not a very high roll. And I'm trying to figure out...
Normally people would do like an insight against a deception.
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking from an NPC point of view. Yeah, all of you roll me an insight check. Well, obviously all of you apart from Xander.
Looks fine to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're believing.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright
dude.
then.
Yeah, cool. Let's carry on.
So now where are we going?
Oh, God.
I suppose down the other way?
Sounds like a
Sure,
good plan.
I'm keeping from this point on like a very active lookout for any more of them big lizards.
Misfortune, Alicia, and Barrett, all of you roll me a perception check, please.
My rolls are awful tonight.
Alicia and Misfortune, you do not notice a single thing. Barrett, Xander now has a mark on the back of his neck, which he did not have, as far as you were aware, before.
Alright. Hey, Xander, where did you get that mark on your neck? I don't remember you having it before.
I turn around to try and look at my own neck and just spin in a few circles for a bit, and then stop.
What does
What
the
was it?
mark look like?
I'm just about to... I'm very badly drawing it on screen. There. It looks like a butt plug. I mean, what?
I mean, it looks like a sort of like a arrow key, like an arrow with a circle at the bottom.
It looks like a cherry with a wizard's hat on top.
I don't really get much chance to look at the back of my neck, so I don't know when that got there.
Weird.
Hmm?
Maybe the teleporter did it.
Maybe, yeah. Why don't you try and see if it gives you one?
You know what? I'd better not.
Fair enough.
Maybe we should inspect the mark. Maybe it's magic, because if it just appeared on you like that, maybe it's some sort of mark or something.
I mean, if you have a look at it, yeah.
Right? Could I do like a Arcana check again?
Sure. It is a rune of some sort, but there is no innate magic coming from it. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to tell that without like detect magic or anything, but it is not. It's not generating magic. I'm just leaving it at that because I'm.
All right. All right.
I'm literally internally screaming right now.
I'm so happy to have thrown a wrench in your plans.
I
But
guess it's
you have
okay.
no idea what wrench.
I hope it's a big one. So
I just want to point out that you're literally happy then that you're. No, carry on.
Yeah. Head empty, 0 thought, 6 intelligence. That's the rules.
But it's not your character right now.
What do you mean?
No, carry on.
So now where are we going?
A good question.
I think we said we were going to go down towards the water bit, was it?
I think so, yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I can do that. Can I like whisper something to one of the other characters? Not whisper, but like
Take them to the side and say something to them.
yeah.
Yes, you may.
Should I roll something? Like a
Not really, as long as you let them. Are you wanting to say something to somebody in secret or private?
yeah, it's something
Then let the person
private.
that's not that you don't want to speak to get further enough away that there's no chance of them hearing you.
All right.
Xander is just sort of staring around this cavern absent-mindedly, not listening.
Okay, so I'll try to like have a conversation with Miss Fortune and say like I think something's wrong with Xander. Just I think we should keep an eye on him.
What makes you say that?
I mean, he's been acting kind of weird since he got back from wherever he went, and he's not telling much, and that mark on his back, it's really suspicious.
We'll have to report this probably to somebody when we get back. But for now, we'll watch him.
All right. Okay.
There's a lot of water here, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do now?
There's like a wooden bridge bit here. We could try walking over that.
All right.
Why not?
And while we're walking to the other bridge, I want to say the same thing to Emily.
Alicia.
Alicia, sorry. Pretty much, yeah, the same thing. It's like there's something wrong with Xander. We should keep an eye on him.
Why do you think there's something wrong with him?
He's acting strange, and I don't like the mark on his neck.
He has been a bit odd. Okay, we'll keep an eye.
This is a really well-made bridge.
Seems very sturdy for all the ages.
Yeah. You think water damage or something like that, but no. Ooh.
I would like to point out that this was built by the people who were excavating. It's not just been left here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yes, you get to the end of the bridge and you hear it before you see it. It drops down into a large pool via waterfall.
Does this look like the waterfall from the vision that we had?
Was there a waterfall in your vision?
I vaguely remember that. I'll check my notes.
Either way,
No, I'm just dumb.
literally all the visions that you've had have been all underwater, like deep under the sea.
Yeah. Do we see anything in this section beyond like the other piece of stuff over here?
No, it pretty much the sides all don't go anywhere. It does look like at some point there was some sort of like stairwell or stairs or crossing to this side, but it has since collapsed and fallen into the water. You could probably scale down and then climb back up if you wanted to actually investigate the water, but at first sight there is nothing of particular interest in here.
You want to head back or?
Can do, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got other routes to try as well, so.
Yeah, I might loop around. Just don't fancy climbing with a penguin. With my little chili.
The water level here in this part, it's only about a foot deep.
I'm already soggy, so I'll just jump in.
I don't mind getting my boots wet.
So you just go and beelining it straight back over here.
Well, I think we're going through this way now.
Yeah.
Unless there's other routes, is there?
Well, I'm just saying there's this bit over here that you didn't look at.
Yeah,
No,
good
You,
point.
you have not done any investigation or any sort of checks in this room.
I'm probably not the person to ask, but can I investigate the area?
Yeah, Alicia's going to do the same.
Right. Place your tokens where you'd like them to be before you do your investigation so I can tell you, because there's no way you can investigate over here and know anything over here, if you see my meaning.
Yeah, okay.
Alicia's going to kind of do this top side.
What about the rest? What about the rest of you?
I'm fine right here.
Right, if Bart's there, I'll head out in the middle of the water.
You get that 5 foot of dirt. I'll get this 5 foot of dirt. Okay. Miss Fortune, are you just stopping there?
Yeah, he looks like a good place.
Right, if you guys would like to do a check of the room, please do me a investigation.
Finally!
2 nat 20s.
Just you watch it be in the wrong part that we need to investigate.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think how to do this. So, obviously, there's some rays of sunshine getting in through the top of the cave. Like, there's bits that have collapsed in. It seems like there's a number of nests in the wall from birds a little bit higher up. Investigating them, Alicia, you come across a number of eggs. Blue, small bird eggs, but there's no birds about. But it seems like they're coming through the ceiling to live in these nests in the wall. Do you want to rifle through the nests, or are you going to leave them be?
Can I kind of investigate them, not from afar, but not kind of move anything, but like look around? Do I recognise what birds they might be? Kind of if there's anything in those nests.
So I'm
Blah,
gonna
blah,
I'm gonna highlight this issue again. So you are all from the old lands, which are, think of them as Europe, and you're now in America. So
okay, so probably don't recognise anything then.
you can recognise that they are bird eggs,
Birds, yeah.
but beyond that, there's not a lot you can recognise from them.
I'm going to kind of look into the nests and see if there's anything of interest around them.
There are a number of trinkets. Obviously, they're like shiny pebbles. There is a ring in amongst all of them.
Does it look potentially sort of magical, or is it just a normal trinket kind of ring?
Do you have
What's
to take
it
magic?
kind of look like? No, because I don't have any spells.
Cool. It is a ring to your eyes.
Cool. I will put it in my pocket.
Let's say it has some engraving along the side, but it is worn and you can't fully make out what the engraving is.
Super.
Unfortunately, Misfortune and Barrett, this is some nice dirt and some nice water, but beyond that, you can't find anything.
Well, that's too bad.
Xander.
Yep.
Looking around, investigating the water, you notice that of all the stalactites in here, stalactites, stalagmites, whatever it is, this one's not the same colour as all the others.
That one?
Yeah.
Like, see if there's anything weird about it along the floor, like it's been put there as opposed to grown.
There does seem to be a build-up of dirt around it, like moss and fungus, where the others don't seem to have that.
Well, the last time I tried to move dirt, it went really well, so I'm going to try it again.
There is a very thin seam running around the stalactite.
As in, like, it could be moved?
Pushed down, maybe.
I'll push down on it then.
You have no idea how mean I want to be to you right now, but it clicks. And it then proceeds to sink down, revealing an entrance.
I'd turn to the group and shout, "Guys, I found something."
No.
Hopefully you can see that now.
Nice.
Inside, there is it's sort of like I don't want to say a tunnel, a shaft all the way up to the surface. So it's full of bright light here. There's shrubbery growing there. And there is a chest.
I opened the chest.
What are the stats for a mimic again?
At least we're all here.
Yeah.
Well, I assume, are you waiting for everybody to get there before you open it up?
Yeah, I'd wait for other people to walk in.
Okay.
Looks pretty cramped in there. I don't really want to go inside.
Coward.
Just wait outside them.
Yeah, where it's a bit claustrophobic.
Oh, what is wrong with my pinging internet? No, I won't be mean. Let's have a look. What can I give you? Do, 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 do. That's too many words. That is too many words, but I'd say I want to give it to you. Who can any of you wear plate armor?
I can, yeah.
I don't think I can.
You're a cleric, aren't you?
Yeah,
Not
but
every cleric gets heavy.
Yeah,
heavy.
I don't think I have the the
What
thing.
type of cleric are you?
I am a good cleric.
Wow. Okay.
Brilliant.
What was I?
I think rangers only get light, medium.
Yeah.
So is it heavy?
Yeah, plate's heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my armor proficiency was either scale or leather. I think.
No.
What type of cleric did you choose at level 1? Because sometimes you'll get proficiency in heavy armor.
Yeah.
Like, are you a life, a light, arcana?
I think I chose a arcana.
You don't have heavy then, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right. That would be a bit
I can
unfair.
wear it.
Yeah, it'd be a bit unfair to give an item that only one of you could easily lay claim to, and it is a very good piece of armor. So let's. Scale mail, is that medium or is that heavy?
That's medium, yeah.
Okay. Oh god, I'm not giving you that. The ability to turn into a silver dragon.
Ah, that sounds fun.
I don't think
They'll
else.
be fine.
Oh wait. I think I have proficiency with heavy armor.
Well, unfortunately, it's too late because it's a randomizer and it's just gone past that item now, so you've ruined it.
Oh, okay. Alright, sorry, I couldn't remember.
I don't
Ooh.
think I've got proficiency in armor.
No, you're a warlock. You definitely do not have proficiency in heavy armor. Okay, so inside the chest is a drum. It looks like a very tribalistic design. It has it's made of animal skin and various other materials like wood, sinew, things like that. And it has a number of symbols carved into the side of it.
Oh wow, well, isn't that an interesting little thing?
Could you all roll me a Arcana check?
Ouch.
So,
tiny.
Misfortune. Although you don't particularly understand what the runes are, you know that majority of them share similarities to other runes that you do know, which are usually used to signify war or aggression, it is a good bet that this is some form of war drum. But because they are runes or like arcane inscriptions, it's a good chance that this is a magical war drum.
This looks like some sort of war drum. Who gets to keep it?
Can any of us play drums?
I'm double checking now. I know I get an instrument.
I can't, but I can learn.
I don't mind learning how to play a drum. Sounds fun.
So who's taking the drum?
I
Well,
found it so I can carry it, and then whoever we figure out gets drum lessons can have it.
okay.
Sounds good.
Is it like small enough to fit into my pack, or would I have to carry it as we're traveling?
You would have to carry it. It is the size.
Fair enough.
You know bongos?
Yeah.
It's about the size of a bongo.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'll just carry it then.
Okay. Hopefully I'm sharing it in the Dead Man's Yarn group so you guys can read the full effect of it. But yeah, there was some scale mail that it suggested that literally... No, where is it shared that? Oh, it shared it in the Dead Man's Yarn memes group, which is not helpful. Yeah, there's some scale mail that literally you can speak a command word and it will turn you into a silver dragon.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, but you're all still level 1, so maybe not the...
No, true, but still cool.
So, yeah, it should now be in the Dead Man Yarn general chat. So it's called... Obviously you don't know this, your character knows. It's Drum of the War Omen. Once per day, you can play the Drums of War Omen for 5 minutes to inspire up to 30 creatures within 60 feet radius. Each creature that voluntarily hears the beat gains 2 War Omen inspiration dice, a d6. Over the next hour, the creature can roll 1 or 2 of their War Omen inspiration dice and add the numbers rolled to 1 attack roll or 1 saving throw it makes. So essentially you get 2 inspiration dice, well, mini inspiration dice. And then bards can do an additional effect which essentially gives people more inspiration dice.
Awesome.
Mm.
It's like an African drum.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, out of character, I play one.
There you go.
Alicia doesn't.
There you
But
go.
Emily does.
Sorted. Okay, so yeah, you got the drum. I'm also going to say inside the chest there is a number of scattered coins which amount to about 25 gold coins. The gold is not of the pressed or carved or whatever you want to call them into a designs that you're not particularly familiar with, but they probably will spend just the same because they are gold.
I'm carrying the drums, so does someone else want to get them?
Yeah, Alicia just scoops them all up.
So now we gone over this direction?
Sure.
Yeah. Better carry on.
Sorry, an artist has just sent me one of the concept art pieces for the other campaign, and yeah, I'll go into that another time, but it made me giggle. Back to what we're doing, and me getting distracted by both the internet still being garbage. Are you currently in the darkness, Xander?
No, we can see like.
Oh, it's
to
because
here.
it's because of the. Okay, so you get into another area where it looks like the excavations have continued. There's more of the rails set up. There's various miners' tools that have just been dropped on the floor, like they've been dropped in a panic as they ran out. But it looks like they have carved quite a lot of it up. When you get to there, Xander, you can see up a passage up here, and it looks like they've actually tried to carve out an area to be like a rest area or like a storage area. There are various crates and barrels and more of the tracks to be laid down. And I'll clear away this bit here.
Nice. I'll turn around and tell that to the others.
I wonder why they all left so quickly.
Probably the snakes.
Well, let's carry on exploring.
Yeah. Do I see anything interesting in the area that they cleared out with like the barrels and boxes and that?
So, like I say, there's a number of tools. There seems to be a number of rations about. It seems to be like salted pork in boxes. The barrels are fresh water that have been brought in. There seems to be candles, lanterns. There's your choice of spades, pickaxes, things like that. There is up here on like a makeshift. Oh, it's not. I hate you. Roll 20 at times. Up here, there is like a makeshift desk, and over it there is a rough diagram of the mines, like what they've explored so far.
Nice. I've got a scan of that.
So I am actually going to reveal the rest of the mine. Oh, well, yeah. And then let you guys immediately shit a brick, because snacks.
Nice.
Snakes.
Yay, snakes.
Nice.
So obviously you don't know your characters do not know they're there.
Yeah.
But it just makes it easier doing this. Oh wow, we've just dropped down to 2 viewers. Great. Doing such a great job. I'm not having a good session right now. I'm getting far too easily distracted by things. And then whinging about it when I should be focusing on immersion. I'm breaking immersion, and it's not good for you guys. The map itself has a good number of designations written on it. So there's the waterfall, there's the mushroom cave with the weird teleporty statue as it's marked on the map. There is the mineral passages, the excavation, the iron deposits, which are these things here. Actually, if you roll 20, you have in my life. You can sort of see that there's some sort of like mineral or metal that they've been digging up and withdrawing. Because it's like discoloured and the water doesn't look particularly nice. But then there is another bit which on the map is this thing over here. And they've marked it as weird entrance.
Nice.
I feel like weird entrance is an interesting thing to explore.
Definitely, yeah.
Might be some artifacts there.
Yep. Should we head towards the weird entrance?
Can do.
Yeah. You lead.
It certainly is mysterious.
Do we see the snakes right now?
I'm trying to figure out how to do this because I want to know how you guys would travel. You know what? You get to there.
Along here and then to there.
Well, it's more the group. I want to know where you guys would be when you spot the snake. So we'll just say you're there, and from there, yeah, you can spot one. So, yeah, you spot Snake, and Snake spots you as well because Snakes are good at that. Because I wouldn't. You're not sneaking anywhere, are you? You've been rummaging around the room, so yes, they are very aware of you guys being there.
That's fair, yeah.
Can you guys roll me your initiatives, please? Remember to click onto your token.
Great, now I get a natural 20.
I'm just gonna add. So blue, green, red, and then. So you guys are 12. You guys are 9. All these guys are not doing very well for themselves. And then the biggest boy who's probably going to sit at the back. Oh, okay. Right, so before we launch into that, let's get some battle music. No, no, wrong one. That'll do. Okay, guys, so yes, you have spotted snakes, snakes have spotted you. Combat is a go. Similar to before, you hear them rear up, well, you see it rear up and make the noise similar to what you heard originally, where it's like a chorus of the snakes calling out. And it's almost harmonic. Alicia, it is you to go first.
Okay, is it... This one's the only one we can see at the moment, isn't it?
You can see this one here as well. And
Oh, okay.
maybe, yeah, you can see this one and this one.
Okay, I'm going to go for this red one down here then.
Okie doke.
So I'm just going to move slightly forward and I'm going to use my longbow. 14.
That is a hit.
$10 damage.
Ooh, let me just... I believe it is still alive, but only just. Yes, so it is alive. You've hit it dead center, and it is... I was about to say it's limping, but obviously snakes don't limp. It recoils in
Super.
recoils in pain, but it is still very much alive and not too happy right now.
Okay. Alicia's just going to move backwards again a little bit.
Okay.
Because we like to be from range rather than next to things.
Xander, it is your go.
Cool. I'm going to move to this blue one and swing with my greatsword.
That's green, but cool.
Well, blue snake, green top, sorry.
Right. Yep. Hit and 8 points of damage. Again, you cut very deeply into it. It is bleeding profusely, but it is still alive.
Cool. And then that's my turn.
This thing, which is affectionately known as Baz, is hidden at the back and not doing anything. Misfortune, your go. Okay. What? Push to speak, Cherry.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying now. It's gonna move. Hit that one with a firebolt if I could, please.
Yes, 15 hits as well. Three is just enough to kill it. So it cinders a little bit and falls into the murky water and dies.
Right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Are you sure you don't want to move away from the snakes?
I might move away from the snakes, actually.
It's almost as if I didn't say anything. Barrett, it is your go.
All right. I want to bless everyone. I'm trying to figure out where I should go so I would reach everyone because
Is it within
it's
30 feet?
30. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then,
I don't think you actually have
right.
to move. Yeah, alright, you can go there and definitely get everybody.
Right. Okay. So, bless ya.
To do whenever target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a d4
And it's
and add.
D4.
Yeah. So essentially, the drums is a buffed up bless, isn't it? But of course, you guys
That's
don't. Yeah, you guys don't know that until you either use it or get somebody to tell you.
Mhm.
So, Snex. Speed 30. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move. There.
Ouch.
Greens. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move to there. The one directly in front of you, Xander, will attempt to bite you.
Cool.
And... Okay. Can you roll me a D100, please?
64.
I did have one. Ready? 64. So it lunges at you, misses you completely, and leaves it exposed. The next attack against it has advantage.
Nice.
That was green, so blues. So he's gonna move to there and try and bite you. Come on, roll 20. Why are you struggling to roll the dice? There we go. Okay, it's decided to roll it twice. Misses you completely. This one is just going to have to double move to try and join its friends down here, so he gets to about there. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it just gets into combat with you. And that is a 20. So
That's a hit.
take a point of damage and then roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. That is a pass, so no damage.
Nice.
So it does a point of damage to you from its bite.
Yeah.
That's the blues. So it's back up to you, Alicia. You'll go.
Okay. Alicia's going to move to about here. And then send an arrow down to this blue one here.
Okie doke.
Ooh, I'm going to use my D4.
Yep,
14.
that is a hit.
Yay. 5 points of damage.
Cool.
Not quite so good.
And that's pretty much you done, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing else.
Xander, you'll go.
It's the green one that's currently got advantage against it, right?
Yes.
Cool. Just gonna swing for that one. When I figure out how to toggle advantage.
So hit and 9 points damage.
Yep.
So this thing, when it's like exposed, you've literally cleaved it in half. So you're dead.
Nice. I then turn my attention to the other two, and that's my turn.
Cool. Baz is going to make a bit of a movement. He's going to move down to there and overlook what's happening, although he can't really see very well. Miss Fortune, you'll go.
I think I'm gonna use magic missile.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it on the 2 that's in front of us,
Yep.
and then on that one as well.
Okie doke.
So I need to roll 3, don't I?
Yeah. Does magic missile just hit, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, because it didn't have a hit DC thing. Okay, so I'll just roll 3 times.
Believe so. So I'm guessing that's target number 1, target number 2, target number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one takes 4 points damage and is dead.
Yay.
That one takes 2 points damage and is dead.
Yay.
And blue, 3 points of damage. So you struck all of them with your magic discharge, and it is still alive. Remind me never to say magic discharge again. Anything else, Miss Fortune?
No. Your bait.
Yup. I believe the word is valuable ally.
Yes, I'm still kind of like clutching onto Chili close to my chest, making sure none of the snakes get her.
Barrett, Yogo.
Okay, Xander, how's your health?
I've only lost 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to
you're
say
fine.
he's being bitten by a small snake.
Okay, then I'll walk up to the big one right here and try to bash him over the head with my mace.
Cool. That is a hit. That's a nat 20, isn't it?
Nice.
I need to start using.
Yeah.
I need to start using the combat cards again.
That's gonna be 6.
Roll another d6 and add that as well.
There's D6. Alright.
So you've
So,
done
9?
9 points damage total. So yeah, you cave the poor snake's skull in. So yeah, when you roll a critical, you double how much damage that you roll. So if you roll a d8, you roll 2d8 and add it together plus your modifier. I do have combat cards which like do special effects, which I will bring back in the future, but I put them away for now. Anything else, Barrett?
I think that's gonna be it.
From your location, you can see this boy moving about in the distance.
Oh. Can I shout out? I see something big in front of us. Just.
I feel like that's the name of a gay porno.
Oh, good.
First a magic discharge and then something big in front of us.
In the darkness, something big moves. But yes.
Sorry for what?
Blue. Blue will attack Xander. And plus 18.
Hits.
1 point of damage followed by a Constitution saving throw, please. Yep, that's fine. And the other one gets an 11, which is a miss.
Miss, yeah.
I'm actually being really nice because apparently, well, the poison actually does damage regardless, but these are not super poisonous snakes. I actually don't understand how it works. So they do 1 point of damage if they bite you, and they can do up to 8 poison damage if you fail your poison save.
Is it like if you fail, they deal 1d8 poison additional?
So it's 1 point of damage regardless, and then it's 2d4 damage, but if you pass, it's half as much. But I'm only doing the poison damage if you fail.
Fair enough.
Because you're all level 1, and I literally don't want a little tiny 2 HP snake to kill you guys. Maybe later. But that's blue. So Alicia, it is your go.
Okay. I'm guessing I heard Barrett shout about something in the distance,
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Alicia's gonna move closer to him and just say, what would she be able to see from there?
Yeah. There are
Okay.
there are still lights in here, so you can see it down in the distance, although it is sticking to the shadows.
Okay. I'm gonna try and shoot an arrow at it.
Where are you?
That would be 11.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, with your modifier. So yeah, that is a miss.
Yeah. Okie dokie. That's me all done.
Ooh. Xander, your go.
Oh, with there being two things, could I do like a big sweep with my sword and potentially hit both of them, or not?
No, because that's like a special ability to be able to do something like that.
That's fair. Yeah, fair. I'll just swing for the one directly on top of me then.
You can always do your two-hand fighting thing again.
Nah.
Okay. Hits, and you literally dice it up into ribbons.
That's me.
So Angry Snake is coming for you now because you tried to shoot him. But he's going to double move to there. Misfortune, your go.
Okay, I'm going to shout to everyone, cover your eyes, and cover myself and Chili's eyes. Oh, that's only 30 feet. Actually, I think I'm going to move in a little then.
Okay.
Please be 30, please be 30, please. Oh, 35. I'm gonna try and use that thing that can make the torches brighter.
What? I'm sorry, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to kind of flash bomb it. So use like the thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
You can share the spell information into the chat with Beyond 20.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. If you
Oh
go
yeah,
to...
I can.
Yeah. Do you want to do that, and then I'll have a quick look at trying to figure out what you're trying to do. Is it not working? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? I don't... Sorry, I'm going to have a look online. Thaumaturgy. You manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change colour for 1 minute. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range. You instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open. You alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute. So what are you trying to do, Cherry?
I was trying to make the torches brighter so it blind the snake. If that makes sense.
I get what you're trying to do. I'm just trying to figure out how much of an effect it would actually have on the snake. You cause flames to flicker, brighten or dim for 1 minute. I'll make it do a Constitution saving check. And if it fails, then I will say it is stunned. If it passes, then it has no effect.
Okay.
13, 15, it passes. I think any Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it doesn't. It's -2, so it fails. It is now stunned for a round. I thought...
Stunned?
Yeah, I thought it was +2. It's -2 to its... You know what, I've said it's stunned, now it's stunned. I was reading the wrong stat. So yeah, it forfeit... Well, it has the effects of stun for the next round. Barrett, you'll go if you're done, Misfortune.
Right.
Yeah, I'm done.
I remembered we found those flasks of what were they? Alchemist fire.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 20 feet, up to 20 feet. So I'll... Oh, can I take the flask out of my backpack and move and then throw it in the same
Yes, I would say it's the bonus action to prepare it, and then your action to throw it. So yes, you can still... You can throw it from further away. It's just you have disadvantage when you do.
Okay, I won't risk it. So I'll move up to here.
Yep.
And then I'll throw the
Alchemist fire.
Yeah, give me a moment. Movement. That's...
It's alright, I've got it up on screen now as well.
Yeah. Right, but I still need to like hit it, right?
Yes. So it'd be
All right.
a d20 plus your
D20.
dexterity.
All right. And
Oh, that's a nat one,
oh
isn't it?
God. Oh no.
Roll me a d100, please.
A D1?
D100.
A D100. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
no, 71.
I'll set myself on fire. God damn it.
You launch it, but you let go of it far too late, so it goes crashing into the ground at your feet. Does it spread?
I don't think so.
Actually,
It doesn't
goes...
say. I think you catch on fire with it. It doesn't
Yeah.
do like an area effect.
Do me a dexterity saving throw to see if you jump out of the way before it spreads to your feet. Like, because you've literally thrown it at your feet. I'm literally, if you're clever enough to jump out of the way of it. No, for hilarity, no. So you take 4 points of damage, and you are on fire. You have to use a dexterity check to extinguish the flames. But yeah, you haven't got any actions left to do it this turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Again, made a fool out of myself.
Blue go, isn't it? So blue's going to attack. And blue is going to miss. These snakes do not like hitting things. Alicia, it is your go.
Okay. She's just gonna try and shoot another arrow at this big thing in front of us.
Sure.
With the longbow again.
Oh, yeah.
17.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay! 6 points of damage.
Your arrow buries itself into like the body of the snake, but it is still slithering towards you.
Okay. And I'm going to kind of use my movement to go back a little bit. And that's me done.
Xander, your go.
I'm just gonna take out the snake in front of me.
Okie doke. Yeah, he dead. Oh,
Nice.
actually, you get the D4, don't you? Yeah, he's dead.
Cool. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Coming down that direction.
Cool. Baz is going to take a look at the guy who's currently on fire, dancing around with hot feet, and the guy that's just come around the corner who is not on fire, and go for you, Xander.
Fair enough.
Do +5 to hit, so he will attempt to bite you, and get a. Oh God, what is it with that once tonight? John, can you roll me a D100? Ooh. Ooh. It slithers towards you and lunges itself at you, and with its full force behind it, you look at the clumsy attack of this snake and take a slight step to the side, and comically it goes straight into the wall behind you. And you hear a crack as this thing has literally just smashed its face off a wall. And does 11 points of damage to itself.
Nice.
I feel like we all need to go into this portal.
Is it dead?
I am not saying a word.
We know.
Misfortune, over to you. It is not dead, it is just very embarrassed in itself.
Hehe. Well, I'm not going near the guy on fire.
Thanks. Thanks for
Let's
the
all
help.
leave him to burn.
Yeah, your teammate's fucking burning, and you just leave him.
Oh god.
Can I
Oh.
just add, he's
What?
the cleric. Can we be careful?
Yeah, not even not even shouting from the side, like stop, drop, and roll or something. Just like leave him.
I've just got this image of Dragon Ball Z Abridged where it's like, I'm the white mage. You don't fuck with the white mage.
I mean, if you really want me to try and help, I got Ray of Frost.
No, it's gonna be fine. Oh, you want to freeze me? Yeah, no thanks. It's just my feet that are on fire, so I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay, in that case. Okie dokie, so I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I'm just gonna go there. I can't hit it, can I?
No, you can't see it from there, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it alone now.
I'm so glad that I remember this from... Has anybody seen a film called Nothing to Lose?
Nope.
Okay, well,
No.
there is now a gift in the Discord that is from that movie, which is very relevant to our current situation. But anyway, that's you done, is it, Misfortune?
Yeah.
Yes, because it went flying into the wall, didn't it? So, Barrett, it is your go.
Right, I'll try to extinguish the flames that are on my feet.
So, I require you to roll me a dexterity check, I believe it is.
Oh, come on!
What?
Oh, wait. Oh, I saw a 1, and I thought I rolled a 1. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
You extinguish the flames, that is one of your actions. You still have another action and a bonus action.
Okay, what can I do? I have another action and a bonus action. I guess I'll move here. And that's about it.
Okay. Back up to Alicia, your go.
Okay, Alicia's gonna move first. Yeah. And just use the longbow again against, well, the big snake thing.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not sure a D4 is going to help in this situation, to be fair. 7.
Give me a second. No, it's not, unfortunately.
Yeah, didn't think. That's it.
That's it. Xander, your go. This thing is currently rearing itself back up after being a muppet.
Cool. I'm just gonna swing with my greatsword.
Cool. And
12.
unfortunately, that is a miss.
Then that's my turn.
This thing will attempt to not embarrass itself and bite you again. And yeah, miss.
Didn't break its head this time.
Yeah, it is learning its lesson. No, it doesn't have any of those abilities. So, Misfortune, it is now your go.
Right, you are. Okie dokie.
Push to speak.
Sorry, I was gonna fire bolt it.
Okay. That is a hit.
Nice.
Not so nice, but yeah, that's 3 points damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy there.
Barrett, your go.
Okay, I'll just walk up to it and bash it over the head with my mace.
If you stand near, you get advantage against it.
Oh, okay. I thought I could. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. I thought I'd get an advantage even like standing there, but okay.
You have to be like opposite.
Oh, but I mean,
Don't question. The D&D rules are stupid. I think if you outnumber something, you should immediately get advantage, but it's the placement.
yeah, okay, I see. So 12.
That is a miss, but you have advantage, so you can re-roll.
All right.
You have your D4, don't you? Or is that for everybody else by yourself?
That's for everyone else.
Okay.
I think it doesn't say that I can bless myself.
I think you
And
can.
it's up to three. No, it's up to 3 creatures.
Yeah.
So even if I could, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I blessed everyone else.
You can bless yourself. Bless. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within
Yeah.
range. You are a creature within range, so you can bless yourself. But yeah, you blessed everybody else but yourself.
All right.
So that is a miss, unfortunately. Alicia, your go.
Okay. I'm just gonna move to here and just longbow it again.
Okie doke. That is a hit.
17. 8 points of damage.
So another arrow digs into the side of it, and it sort of slumps over a little bit. It is still alive, but it is not looking good.
Super.
Xander, your go.
Just another swing with the greatsword.
That is a hit, and you take its head clean off.
I haven't rolled yet.
Have you not? Oh. I'm sorry, I was looking at the 8. You swing and you take its head clean off.
Nice.
I can see into the future.
Yay.
It had 3 hit points left.
Fair.
Yeah, sorry. The chat moved up and then moved down again, so I thought he'd rolled, and all I saw was the 17 followed by the 8. So yes, you take its head clean off, and it collapses to the floor. Its blood begins to pool out of it.
Good fight, everyone.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
Better than last time, I'd say.
We're working on it. Can Alicia see anything sort of down this way from here? If there's anything else coming up, or just kind of in general keeping an eye?
So the mine itself has fallen silent. There are no more of that harmless snake hissing.
Okay.
There is just the sounds that you've been hearing all the way through the mine, like the drip, constant drip. There's like a little bit of howl of wind, but beyond that, there's nothing else in there. There is no... You can't hear any other creatures currently.
Okay. Alicia's going to just sort of go this way to start sort of exploring down here.
So the majority of the system that you're in currently, they have been excavating iron from the sides. It looks like in attempt to also, at the same time as excavating the ruins, or the East Plaza they've called it, they've come across this iron vein as well, so at the same time they thought, why not? So there's quite a lot of hollow parts of the cave. There's residue left over from iron ore and other minerals. And there's sort of like this tinny taste in the air. Or metallic taste in the air, should I say.
Okay.
Down here, the cave has collapsed in on itself. So you can't go any
Okay.
further that way.
Alyssa's just gonna carry on, go straight.
Okay. Rest of you, what are you doing? Are you just standing around the dead snakes?
I'm following her.
Yeah, following.
Can I see anything up here?
It is an end of a passageway. Like, they've started chipping away, but then stopped. There's nothing else up there. It's just a dead end.
Ah, okay. I'll just follow along. That'll be good.
That'll be good. What are you going to do? Pick up a pickaxe and try and go through the wall? Right. Let's switch back to... There we go. As you draw closer to here, there is a unnatural light emanating. This passageway here is similar. It is just a dead end. They have been excavating it, but then given up, and the same with this one here. Alicia, when you reach where you are now, you notice that the wall has been broken through into a chamber, and that is where the light is coming from.
She's gonna walk towards the light. And just peek in and see what she can see.
Inside, there are a number of lines in the floor, like glyphs, that are currently glowing a dull, eerie light. There is a slightly raised up stone in the centre, which water has begun to pool around.
Okay, can you kind of she's just gonna go in and start investigating around kind of the stone and just kind of the grooves in the floor, things like that. See what's going on.
The rest of you, what would you like to do?
I'll follow her.
Same. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and look at the room as well.
Misfortune?
Can I go in and like poke the green lines? Let's see if like I know anything about the green lines.
Give me 1 second. No, that's fine. So, from your vantage point currently, you can't really discern anything about the lines other than they are patterns on the floor. They don't seem to hold any particular meaning. The only real, other than the light coming from these, the only thing of any real interest in the room is the slightly raised up stone. It's about 3 foot by 3 foot, this stone, and it is raised up just out of the water that is currently pooling around it.
Would you be able to climb onto it?
Yes.
Alyssa's going to climb onto it.
You take a step onto it, and as soon as your weight is on it, it clicks and drops, and the entire room
Oh.
shakes as it begins to descend.
Oops.
Guess it's a good thing we were all in here.
Yep. So has the stone dropped like quite a long way, or is it just kind of dropped down slightly?
It is clicked into the floor about 3 inches down, and the entire room is descending like an elevator right now.
Yes, that sounds fun.
Hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully you are on a new map now.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I just realised that I haven't. Boop. Right, give me a second. Can you all see that one room now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it drops down and lowers into another pool of water, which is only about a couple of inches deep at that. But yep, that's pretty much it. You are now in a room that is some sort of structure. It does not look like the rest where it's like halfway constructed. This one has been finished. There are pillars holding up the room, and there is flowing water inside. Fresh, clean water, as opposed to some of the other stuff you've seen.
Are there any doors or anything? Does it lead any sort of passages? Is it just this one room?
There is a archway right here,
Okay.
which descends down. I'm going to say right now, although that this room is filled with a glow from the glyphs up above, the rest of the place is darkness. Like this corridor is darkness. Can any of you confirm to me that if you have dark vision, please?
I do.
I think I do, yeah.
Yes, I think elves do, don't they? So yes, I think I do.
So
I'm sure they do.
So there is just Barrett there going, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be
Maybe you stay in the middle, Barrett, out the way. We'll guide around you.
This is
Hey,
going to be a
hold
bit
my hand.
awkward. Yeah, this is going to be a bit awkward. Half of you being able to, well, 3/4 of you being able to see darkness, and the other one not. So yeah, you can see that it descends down, and I'm just going to go on the assumption that you see it, and then you just turn to go to Barrett and go, yeah, this is in front of us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can I take out a torch?
Yes, you can.
I'll
There
take
you
out a
go.
torch and light it.
Okay.
Smart.
Wow. I best I'm guessing we're going down that way then, guys.
I guess so. I mean,
Sounds about
unless there's anything interesting in here.
Can we see anything on like the pillars or anything? Is there anything kind of in this room that shouts out anything about where we've just decided to end up? What it's been built for?
As I say, the water is flowing. There are a number of channels. The pillars themselves are just plain pillars. There's nothing engraved on them.
Okay. Well, I think we just head down then, guys.
It does look
Yeah.
like the water is flowing somewhere.
I think we should follow it.
Yeah,
Same.
Okay.
let's do it.
So you're heading down the stairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You enter a room and the water stops and like funnels down into a grate so it doesn't overflow onto the floor. There are a number of devices on the floor, like discs that look like they could be rotated. There is a door. Ooh, come here. It'll be your right, to your left, and directly in front of you. They all have large stone discs as well, or like walls in front of the blocking the entrances.
Well, looks like a puzzle.
Yeah, it looks like there should be a pattern.
Do we see anywhere that we can make these discs with the things on spin?
They are discs on the floor, so it would be safe to assume that you can move them with your hands.
Fair enough. I'm not the smartest, so I'll be the dude who spins stuff.
Yeah, I'll help with that.
Yeah, Alicia's not particularly smart either, to be fair. But she can see it's a pattern.
Yeah, so it's probably like we direct the water and where
To
the water
each of the
goes.
doors.
Yeah, and the door opens.
I'm also going to tell you now that there is a stopgap here that looks like it can be removed.
Okay. Maybe we focus on one door at a time.
Yeah, we probably can't do all of them at once.
Yeah, but which one? Oh, we could do like the bottom one and the one on the right, or from us, looking from us, the left. I think.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Which one should we do first?
I can see the way to do the left-hand one.
Yeah. The two side ones look like they're okay to sort of get in quite easily.
Hmm.
Maybe go with them first.
All right.
Yep.
So
just a question: does the map move if we tell you which ones we rotate or not?
the map does not move. I will be drawing them. So literally, tell me, click on which one you want, and tell me how many rotations, like 90-degree
Okay.
rotations.
Okay. Right, we want to start with these first 3 circles, don't you? So you want to start there first.
Yeah.
To try and start connecting.
We need to move this one direction, pretty much.
Yeah.
So 90 degrees, so it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To be fair, if we moved this one here, that would be straight down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's one done.
So
Can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That would make 2 done.
yeah, it would get.
Oh yeah, it would, yeah.
It would connect water to here, and it would connect water to here. Okay, so you rotate them. They click into place, like, because they click every time you rotate them around, so it tells you that they're properly aligned. And as of yet, nothing happens.
Do you think we have to get all 3 at once?
All 3 at once, isn't it?
We have to release the water. There's like a.
Oh yeah, we have
thing.
to take the.
Yeah.
Just pull the grate out of the way.
Yeah.
So the water begins to flow down, and it doesn't go that way. It goes that way, but then nothing happens. It goes down here, goes in there, nothing happens. It goes straight down into the door, and then starts coming up and around to there. But then it also comes down and out of here. Nothing happens.
Okay, I think we need to do all 3
Yeah, we
at
need
once.
to do all 3, don't we?
Mm.
Okay.
So if we turn this
Oh.
one,
Yeah.
how many times would it be turned? Turn that 3 times.
So
So it's like a flipped version of.
Yeah, you'd need this bit facing there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
so it's
And
like
then that
so it's
bit
like that.
to face down.
Yeah, and then this one like counterclockwise 1.
Yeah, so to literally go towards it.
So like that.
Yeah.
So the water continues flowing, and it comes all the way down here, and then splits off. Some goes here, some goes there, some goes there. All 3 of the streams that are reaching the door are very weak. Nothing happens.
Oh, you know, where the water goes right in the very beginning. Is that like a drainage or something?
What?
In the right upper circle.
This thing here?
Yeah.
No. It is just a dead end.
No. Okay. Okay.
I think it might be we have to do them each one at a time because the water pressure's not high enough.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So, which door are you aiming for first?
If we turn this one so it disconnects and that door doesn't get any, and then spin this one again so it doesn't, then we only need to move them two to turn them back on normal, and we can just have all the water go to the middle one.
Yeah, That's a
So
good plan.
I'll delete them off. So you are essentially rotating around so there's a stopper there, and then rotating this one around so there's a stopper there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With that, the water drains off from these two areas and comes all the way down straight to here. And you hear a click, followed by the stone door rolling out the way.
Nice.
Well,
Let's go in it.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we need to
hold
check?
on a second, please. Okay. Can you arrange where your tokens would be when the door rolls open rather than where you move to after?
I would have been the one moving stuff, so I guess
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Are you really going to be there? Are you really going to be there, Cherry?
yeah, she's just been trying to work it out on her own, just like not really understanding puzzles.
Okay, so the door rolls out the way and you share a moment of relief or accomplishment. Beyond, there is a altar with a gold mask upon it. And as the light floods into the room, 2 candles on either side burst into light.
That's ominous.
Yes. But I'm guessing we're probably still going to go in and have a look.
Probably because
I'll go in.
that's big money. That looks
Yeah.
special.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Cherry, I'll go in.
From all the way up there.
Standing in the doorway, can I like peer around the corner?
Yeah, I'm...
So
In here, doorway.
there are... You know, I'll do a little bit more reveal. So there is a wall there on either side of you. Do me a... How do you check?
I'm just literally looking around the corner, put my head out.
Can you do me a perception check, please? Both of you, if you're checking. Xander, to you, it is a wall. Alicia, something seems slightly off about the walls.
Okay, I'm just going to turn to everyone and say, something doesn't seem right in here about the walls and stuff.
What do you mean? They're just walls, surely.
Don't know. So I'm not sure what, but it just seems a bit off. Just be careful.
Does anyone have any magic that could move this thing?
No. No magic.
Unfortunately not.
I could just grab it and try and run back through the door. If you want to try that.
Can we get sort of a bit closer to it and maybe just see if there's anything strange?
Yeah. step into the room proper.
Right. Sorry, Alicia, can you move your counter back, please?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Who... Xander and Alicia, would you have both stepped into the room and into there at the same time, or do you think you would let Xander go first?
How wide is the doorway? Would you get two
It's-
people through at the same time?
Yes, it's 10 foot across.
I probably would have stepped in with him because we kind of made the decision to investigate.
Okay, and so, plonk you there. Xander, I assume you would have just stepped forward to investigate further.
Yep.
Cool. Hmm. The stone door that was blocking the way rolls back across, sealing you both inside. And then the two walls sprout spikes and start slowly moving closer to you.
Told you the walls look funny.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Did the walls like cover the? Like, do they squish to the doorway as well? Like, if I moved there, would we just avoid it?
I'm going to say there's not enough room for you to fully get there. You can attempt to squeeze, but it'll probably still
Fair.
nip you.
What if we stand on the altar? Wasn't there an altar?
There is an altar, but
Yeah.
it's even less
Is that
space.
in the middle of the spikes too?
It is even less space than where you are currently, so no.
I mean, it was worth a try. Can
There's
one
no-
of us? No, probably not. Okay. If we shout really, really loud, can the other two hear us?
I think they noticed that the door rolled across. Um,
Can we shout to them that we're still here and we haven't teleported anywhere and we're about to get killed with spikes?
yeah,
Could you sort something out, please?
I'm going to put your counters there
Oh,
because
shall right back. Oh, do we
can
hear it?
I explain something first, please? You guys are in there just to
Yes.
make because the door that has rolled back across is bigger than you thought it was. Okay, sorry. Yes, I will allow you to shout to the other side. It will be an Indiana Jones moment. Go ahead.
We haven't teleported. We are here, and there's lots of spikes, and we're probably going to die soon. So, can we work out how to open the door? Have fun, guys.
I'll shout right back. Okay, keep calm. We're gonna try figuring something out on the other side.
As if he's just told me to keep calm when there's spikes about to kill us.
Calm down, calm down.
Okay.
Right. Hold that thought while I try and figure something out. What?
We're doing really well at getting ourselves trapped today, aren't we?
I mean, I'm 2 for 2, so yeah.
Yeah. At least I didn't throw you in the lurch and leave you there on your own this time.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, people at home.
I even got the option to as well, and I still took it. I should have noticed when he said, "Are you
All right,
sure you're going to be
all
there?"
right, all right. The time is going. So yeah. Go on. I'm going to see how fast you guys can solve this.
Okay, with the walls, is there anything that we can do to like stop them? Like,
Roll me a investigation. No, you're not rolling one, Alicia, or
16.
I know you have, Xander, but Alicia hasn't
Oh,
rolled.
yeah. No, probably not. That's not very good.
If you had something, you probably could bar across, but you are lacking the tools to do so. I don't know. Some of those shovels and pickaxes
Could
might
I
come in handy right now.
use my greatsword?
So,
probably
Could I
would,
just
yeah.
use my greatsword?
what is the length of your greatsword?
I don't know. I'll Google, I guess.
Can I try something, please? Sorry, whilst he's googling.
Yes, you do. Literally, it is down to you and Barrett to sort this out.
I'm gonna just turn the water off and on again to put the grate back in, and then take it back out and hope the door clicks again.
Cherry, I hate you so much right now. Yes,
Oh.
you turn the water off and it slips away. You open it back up and the water flows down into the passageway, and the door opens back up.
Ah, well done, guys.
Is the wall still moving? Or not?
Oh yeah, the wall's still moving.
Okay, I quickly grab the mask and then step out the room.
Yeah, grab the stuff off the altar and then run.
Okay. So you're getting back out.
I didn't know that happened.
No, that was literally the answer, to turn it off and back on again.
That's
So
what
yeah,
the IT guys tell us all the time.
but of course, if there was nobody left on the outside, you wouldn't have been able to do that. So it would have literally been.
No.
So.
Just for reference, the sword is 4 foot long, apparently.
Yeah, it would have given you a few extra seconds, but then I think it would have given, because longswords are not meant to have pressure like that. So it would have given you a bit more time. So the two walls meet and the spikes go together here. So, Alicia and Xander, I'm going to say that you're too busy being thankful for being saved by misfortune. Barrett, roll me a perception check, please, because I think you're the only one that's not been shaken by this event.
9.
So you notice that you can slip behind the moving walls if you wanted to. There is obviously there is space. There is space behind. Okay. Yep. So you have a golden mask that has innate. It's like an Aztec death mask.
Please, we have a look at that mask.
Sure. And hand it over.
I
From 20 feet
see if
away.
I can sense any.
Sorry, no, I'm joking. You sense any what?
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if it's magical in some way, or?
So I would like to point out that you have to have a skill to actually detect magic. You can use Arcana checks
Okay, never
to
mind.
ascertain if it is of a magical origin, but you cannot innately just go, this is magic, unless you use something like detect magic.
Right, okay. Oh, looks very pretty, doesn't it? Please, may I have it?
I presume we were going to sell it to the dude.
Oh, to the professor. Yes, he would quite want this.
Try putting it on.
Why don't you
Yeah?
try putting it on? You're the one who recommended it.
no.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like we've all had enough drama for one night. I think maybe it's Barrett's turn.
Yeah, give me the mask. I'll put it on.
Oh, if you're sure.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Crap.
Oh, I'm
I
just
scratch
trying to
the back of
tootle.
my neck when he says that.
Okay, here you go.
Are you actually putting the mask on?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
It's called a death mask.
Well, I'm saying it was like a death mask, like those guys used to.
Yeah, you don't know what it does.
Is it just a search So I'm just trying to pick out a decent mask. You guys just talk amongst yourselves while he's umming and ahhing about putting the mask on.
Okay. But that was a close call, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It was, yeah. Good thinking with that turning off, turning on thing. That was a good plan.
You know, I saw there's a space in between the spikes you could crawl into. I'm not gonna crawl into, but if anyone's interested, be my guest.
I think we got what we're after. Pointing at the mask.
I mean, we've still got 2 more doors to open yet.
Yes.
But then again, at least we know this time maybe the walls look funny. And when we realise that, maybe don't go in.
Yeah.
I just wonder how it knew we were in the room.
You guys checked for traps, right, before you entered?
Nope.
Oh.
We
Maybe we should try that next time.
I feel like we just jumped in to see what happens because we saw gold.
Oh.
Okay.
Full scope.
I have picked out a mask, but I'm going to keep its effects fully secret from you until it becomes apparent. The mask itself, I'm assuming you've put it on by this point.
Mm-hmm.
You feel your entire body suddenly go cold, and your skin changes a slight hue, almost as if you're dead, like clammy, pale skin. But you are still very much alive. It's just you don't feel the warmth of life inside of you.
I feel like an Amazon worker.
Haha, topical.
Yeah, okay, then I'll try to take it off.
Yep, comes off easily enough.
Do I look different? Do I feel different?
You feel more like yourself. It takes a while for the colour to return to your skin and like you to warm up, but it didn't feel like you were damaged wearing it. But you definitely...
Did we notice him go pale or anything?
Yes, you instantly saw like all the colour drain
We
from him.
noticed that.
Yes.
Barrett, what happened to your face?
Are you feeling okay? Do you need some fresh air?
No, I'm feeling fine actually right now. I think
Wow.
this mask has like a property of changing your appearance. It might be, but it did feel different when I wore it. So I'm not sure what it does. I felt cold.
Perhaps somebody needs to wear it for a bit of time to fully understand it.
You're saying I should keep it on for a longer period?
For
I could
science.
if you want to.
Yeah. Okay, we could make that experiment. I'll put the mask back on then.
Okay. So once
Only
again,
if you want to.
yeah. This is voluntary science. So yes, you put the mask back on, and again the colour drains from your skin, and you feel cold. But after a while, it just becomes to feel normal for you.
Okay.
Beyond that, it doesn't do anything else.
Okay, then I'll just take it off and pass it on to whoever found it. Xander, yeah, it's Xander's.
You sure you don't want it?
I mean, you risk your life to get it. I mean, I think it's fair for you to do what you want with it. I mean, it has interesting properties. I don't know if it might be useful later on.
Can I just quickly ask, Barrett, how long would you say you kept it on before taking it off?
Let's say 5 minutes.
Okay. Getting close, when you got more used to it and it just started to feel more natural, you felt like you could conjure cold. So, like, you felt like you could focus cold into your hand, which translates as you could use chill touch.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right. Chill touch. What is chill touch?
Chill touch. It is a cantrip. Oh, sorry, Jay. Were you going to explain there, John?
I can do, yeah.
I've got it up in front of me if you want to do it.
Basically, you summon like a ghostly hand, and it touches someone, and you do a spell attack roll, I think it is, and then you do some necrotic damage, and they can't regain hit points until the start of their next turn after you've damaged them with it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
1d8. And yeah, it is like a skeletal hand that you shoot out up to 120 feet. And yeah, like you say, can't regain hit points. As literally the hand clings to it. It also has a disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. Actually, really good for a cantrip.
Sounds it, yeah.
Yeah. So who's gonna keep the mask?
I meekly raise my hand, like, if you want me to.
I don't know magic, so one of you can have it.
Oh, it just grants you it. You don't have to be a magic user.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we just kind of like keep it in a bag for now, and then once we've found everything, we can have a look at everything, can't we?
Yeah, split it afterwards.
Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So next door then.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
going to say you know how to do the water puzzle now. So just click on the door that you want to open. That one. Okay. So you rotate the tiles around, and it opens. Reveal areas you can tankerous machine. There we go. Opens up into a corridor. The water flows down the channel and down to the bottom.
Alicia's going to kind of poke her head in and see if
Check
there's
for
any-
traps.
Check for traps.
That would be investigation checks if you're checking for traps.
Okay. I've got 13.
Yeah. Is it just you checking for traps, is it?
Looks like it.
Okay. I will be kind. The wall here looks suspiciously funny.
Guys, the wall there looks suspiciously funny. And you know, like the last time I said that and we walked in the room and then things started moving and tried to kill us.
Yeah.
It might look the same.
Okay.
Right.
Since you two went last time, I think it's fair for me to go this time. I'll slowly approach the wall and try to see if.
Okay. Can you move your token one space at a time until you either want to do something or until something happens?
Right. So that would be like.
You'll find where you were and then just do it from there.
Okay. So here.
Yep.
And then you said the one after the next one was
Move
was the
one
strange
at
one.
a time until
No,
you
I'm
either
asking.
want.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm asking if it's the one after the next one that looked strange.
The wall here and here looks suspiciously funny.
Okay, I'll move here and then I'll try to take a look at the wall. Try to see if there are any traps there.
Very funny way of saying it, but yes, do me an investigation check, please.
Okay.
Maybe not.
That's a 1. Come on.
This wall looks fine to you. It's a good, sturdy wall that will do you and your family no harm. It's even going to buy you a fruit basket.
Yeah. It looks fine, guys. It's probably nothing. So I take another step forward.
Okay.
Has anything happened?
About 50 spikes immediately emerge from the wall, and the wall like lunges forward at you in a quick succession. Well, in a quick manner. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh, okay. That's not bad. So literally you jump out of the way as the wall comes at you. So back to
Here?
there.
Or- Yeah.
You take 2 points of damage as it clips you on the way past, but you avoid majority of the damage.
Ouch.
And then the wall sits. It retracts and then sits there. Let's.
Okay, I'm assuming it's safe to come up to here. Where I am.
Right. I think I've said this before about Roll20, but when I click on reveal areas and then go reveal areas and it doesn't reveal it, it's a bit annoying. But yeah. And the annoying thing about this map is I'm only going to reveal up to there because if I reveal any more of the corridor, despite you being able to see any more of the corridor, it spoils a lot of things. So but yeah, the wall is slowly retracting back and has set itself. But you have triggered the trap.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit a bit grazed. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going down that hallway.
Can I go in and see if there's any way to realize what's activating the trap?
It's probably the water that's flowing. I'm guessing. We could try like turning off the water and oh, but it's gonna close the door, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe 3 of us stay on the other side and one of us stay on the side of the with the puzzle. And I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Maybe we do 2 and 2 like we did last time. So 2 in, 2 out, ready to change the puzzle around.
Yeah, but I'm not making the first step this time. Someone else has to do it.
Okay. Alyssa's gonna go in after him and go over there. And gonna try and sort of, I don't know how you can do this with a trap, but sort of sneak around that corner and be really light-footed.
Well, you can get to next to him and do an investigation check to see if you can identify what's triggering the traps.
I could do that. Let's do that. So is it an investigation, yeah?
Yes, please.
14.
Okay. So Barrett stepped onto a pressure plate pretty much right here. And that's what triggered this trap down here. The pressure plate is triggered. So stepping on it again will not trigger it.
Okay, so I'm just going to turn around to Barrett and say, you've already triggered it. I don't think it will trigger again. Because it looks like it's from that plate down there.
Well, I'm not stepping on it again.
Okay, don't step on it. That's fine. So Alicia's going to try and then sort of just move up here, just round that corner.
Okay. Nothing
And
happens.
Super. In that case, she's going to carry on.
Okay. And if you, on that note, it is
Yeah.
10 o'clock, so
It is.
let us call it there for this evening.
Okay.
I'm going to start off by saying apologies for tech issues and the internet and ruining the immersion.
Don't, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
Thank you for joining us all this week. Well, tonight. Obviously, we'll be back again next week, hopefully, with the 4 of you. We have another D&D campaign on a Sunday, but for now, do you guys have any questions, or does anybody in the chat have any questions?
No, I don't think I've got any questions.
Sam? None?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Actually, no, I do have one.
Go ahead.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how much did I fuck with your plans going for that tree?
No, you were all meant to get to that tree at some point.
The word all was used, that's how. Okay.
Yeah.
Just for future
I think-
reference, I am a magpie. If you put something in front of me, I interact with it.
Yeah, no, that is fine. I do not mind. Like I said, you were meant to touch the tree.
Hmm.
I did not expect you to get outside and so the rest of them go, yeah, now in there.
That's fair, yeah.
And the rest of you to roll so abysmally.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what... Yeah, that's probably going to cock things up in the future. But anyway, anybody else got any questions?
I do, but I feel like it's spoilers.
Well, you can ask it and I can either say answer it or not.
Is, what's your name again? Sander awakened now?
You're right, that is spoilers.
Oh yeah, about that, I thought I wasn't sure if I should have even like said anything because I don't know, I could be wrong and I thought it would be just dickish to go behind another player's back.
No,
but I wasn't sure
no.
what to do.
That is fine. And
It was fine.
Yeah, to be honest, he did act very differently when he came back through. And if somebody appeared, just blipped back into reality with a big, massive mark on their neck, and went, "Yeah, no, it's nothing," I'm like, that's a bit sus, that. But yeah, obviously your characters don't know what happened to him. They don't know what that tree was or where he went. Oh no, you don't even know about the tree. That statue.
But he did when he came back. He was very vague about what happened. So I think that's why.
To be honest, I think I have an idea what to do with it anyway. But you've still got the rest of this lovely place. And once again, I think I said this in the other campaign, the Academia Obscura one. Yes, I am reusing assets because I have so many maps that I will just use because they fit. So, Cherry's actually already been through this dungeon.
That's fair.
And
yes, I have.
Is that why Deja Vu got put in the chat?
Yeah.
Or PTSD, rather.
Yep.
Sammy in the chat as well.
And that's also why you were stood in the back, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yes and no. I forgot how to do the puzzle.
Fair
but
enough.
Yeah, I was kind of more whilst I'm like sitting in the back on, oh no, oh no, oh no.
So, in another campaign that we were doing called Requiem of the Void, it was a sci-fi one, and they came to this planet, and they found this temple. And they got down, and they spent some time figuring out the puzzle, and then they were stood pretty much where Barrett Roger is stood, and they were like, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like this. Something's going to happen down here. And literally, one of the players went, you know what, screw it, and just stepped forward, and then proceeded to get. Yeah, it didn't end well for him.
Well, what sort
It
of
was poor. It was
what
poor
sort of
our
file?
friend.
What sort of file is are these maps?
What do
Are
you mean?
they just for Roll20, or can you like download them as like JPEGs or something?
This one is a JPEG, which
It's
was
probably for Roll20.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get different ones because there's like fantasy grounds and stuff like that. But majority of them are like JPEGs. They have to be quite small files to go into Roll20. But they're still quite good quality.
Right. No, what I'm thinking is like, yeah, but like, have you tried like cutting them up in like, I don't know, Paint or something, and just like splicing them together?
You could
Or, like,
do that,
making
yeah.
different maps.
So, right, I'll show you an example. You know that map that you were just on, the big map?
Yeah.
Do you think this is one map?
No.
No.
No. This, if I can zoom out, for some reason it's just gone really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6 maps. It's 6 maps from a site called 2 Minute Tabletop. He's a really good map designer. Or map artist. He actually suggested laying it out like this, so it is 5 or 6 different maps stuck together to make one big map.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
It does, and I think he does like mini scenarios to go alongside them as well. But I've just used this for my own purposes. This was originally for the original Dead Man's Yarn campaign, but I've recycled it, so you guys have the joy of going through it.
Yay!
And then obviously you've got the map that you're currently on. You may well visit some locales that they've already been to or are already ready, but for the most part you guys will be going to unexplored lands. And on that note, actually, I'll show you this before I forget. Is it this one? Yes. So far, if you can see it, guys, there's like the blue and then the dots of the islands.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is the living map of Dead Man's Yarn. So these are all the islands that have been visited so far.
Wow, they visited a lot of islands.
To be fair,
Yeah.
there is Cape Sovereign, which you guys have been to. There's Silverhorn up to the north. These two at the bottoms, the one with the bit of red and the bit of white, have not been visited, but they were found on a map. So technically there's 1, 2, 3 and a bit islands that the other party went to.
Cool.
And I hope you guys can get to more.
Yeah.
Cool. Hopefully.
Cool.
I think I showed you the Silverhorn map, didn't I?
I think
Yeah.
so.
But for anybody not at home, well, for anybody at home watching, when it focuses,
I don't think it did actually.
I think it might be in the
We
Discord.
saw here.
Yeah, we saw a close-up
Oh,
of the
maybe that's
camp, but we didn't see the whole
Yeah.
map.
So yeah, so currently, this is where you guys are, the East Plaza.
When you said the East Plaza, I thought we were gonna get like dead fancy beds and stuff to rest in.
Plaza usually, yeah, Plaza refers to like Aztec plazas, or like Inca,
okay.
like their cities sort of things.
Right. Okay.
But anyway, if there are no other questions, we'll call it there. And obviously, if you guys get any questions,